awakening in this torus, this one unified field, aware of every plank you see, every memory begging to be unlocked, emanating, emerged through the spectrum of consciousness. You are now holding, anchoring here. I see a lot of Reiki masters making money, American dream, the F society hustle to profit off of false light and love. A lot of people aren't gonna like this. I don't know Reiki. I had an uncle named Henrique, but what I have remembered and found, maybe I learned it last time or the time before that, and maybe I created it. Everything here is a orchestra of harmony and distortion. Now, what makes up both is a combination of frequency, tone, pitch, vibration, and rhythm. Like music, like your favorite song that brings you agape into tears, to joy, and to moving that booty. But for 2 weeks, even longer, I had been on purpose suffering with back pain. I could not quite figure out and locate where it was because, much like an accordion, the spine is a very complicated domino effect. I could feel the distortion vibration. We all know exactly what pain is, and that's why we can easily tell each other, this hurts. It's our way of verbalizing an awareness of a section of our 40 trillion individual cells, the unity of our form, what we call the self, the form, the physical form, the mental, emotional, back to the body, the pain. Using an excuse of something physical. Okay, I hurt my back doing this. But beyond the egoic identification with form, to the quantum level, to the level of vibration. Why does this hurt? Because what was once, let's say, fine, stillness that moves, has now become pain, distortion, injury, a wound. Now, be it a physical excuse or a psychological trauma that's projecting itself physically. If you are far enough along on your path and aware, if you have taken up the way and traveled beyond the self through consciousness to the mirror, and you understand what is conscious, the Dreki, the unborn, the dragon, master of self, then you understand the complexity of your responsibility here, not of this world. In it, but not of it. But the operator, the creator, the one whom walks on infinity within form. If you place your focus on that pain vibration, and you change it. Now, if you've ever seen my video where I placed a cup in the sink and it was mostly filled with some kind of coffee or dirty water, your cup is full. This is like holding the trauma. It's an excuse. Yes, it's based in ego and based in the indoctrination of physical and physics limitation, dogma. Yes, it's realistic. It's practical. But it's also dogma. And if you know, then you know, so let's flow. That cup of coffee was full. Let's say that in this example it's distortion. Once I turned on the cold water and allowed the faucet to overflow into this coffee, little by little, as it was said, you can fill an entire bucket, one drop at a time. If you wait and allow it to flow and flush out, over time, the coffee all empties from the cup, and you have crystal clear water. Now the vibration, distortion of pain is much like this. Each moment you take in new oxygen, new life, and you are a new being, no longer what you were last week or a second before, or anything in the rearview mirror. Timeless presence exists here, now. Did you see that? Now it's gone, because now we're here. Now that's gone, because now we're here. So in this vibration of pain, you are holding the excuse, the trauma. For me, it was my spine. Holding in this inflammation, waiting for permission, the kingdom inside you and all around you, the part of your 40 trillion cells that are not on board, they're not on the team. They need help. So the operator must go into the app, not on autopilot, because obviously that's not working. And just like the water filling the cup, you must flush out the distortion. Return the vibration, the frequency, the rhythm, and the tone back to silence. But to do that, you must, like blowing up a picture on your phone, you must push out all the distortion, the drums, the noise, the static, what you are holding, your excuse of trauma, which is also in the past, bro. You can't keep going through your life just reacting off cognition bias. You have to, like blowing up your picture on a phone, release that distorted energy, like the cup that is emptying of the coffee, being filled with the new water, clear. Your stillness, returning to your natural vibration. Push it out, let it go. This is the true strength of healing. It is not being strong enough to hold on, but the strength to know how to let go.